Ain't gotta say a word, it's through the room knows. Something about the way I carry it, it shows. Not in a loud way, in a way to quiet confidence. Does what it does without the audience. I don't need the attention, I attract it. And the difference is I never had to practice being myself. It can't pre-install, low-key flex. And I don't have to call attention to a single thing I've done. The low-key flex is already won. Soft and sure and unhurried, never loud and never worried about whether anyone can see it. Low-key flex, you'll feel it. Low-key flex, nothing to prove. Low-key flex, just a natural groove. Someone who been knowing who they are. Low-key flex, don't need a stage, just a bar in the right frequency in the right room. Low-key flex, I don't assume anyone is watching, they just are. Low-key flex, that's just the standard. She said, how you always look like that? I said like, what? She said like that. Like you already know what's coming next. Like the whole world organized itself around the ease you move through everything. I laugh, the low-key flex don't mean a thing. You decide to do what's just a posture of a person who stopped being their own imposter. Soft and sure and unhurried, never loud and never worried about whether anyone can see it. Low-key flex, you'll feel it. Low-key flex, nothing to prove. Low-key flex, just a natural groove of someone who been knowing who they are. Low-key flex, don't need a stage, just a bar in the right frequency in the right room. Low-key flex, I don't assume anyone is watching, they just are. Low-key flex, that's just the standard. The loudest thing in any room is the person who don't need the volume. The low-key flex is just the sound of being grounded in your own ground. Unshakable, not because you're hard, but because you know exactly what you are. Low-key flex, that's the whole thing. Low-key flex, let the quiet sing. Soft and sure. Low-key flex, always.
Hey, hey, yeah. Yeah. Backseat in the city going by in slow motion. Something about this angle got me open to the version of the night that only lives back here, where you don't have to drive, just feel every turn and let the music move through the seat into the body using every frequency the speakers got. Backseat grooving, hitting every spot. Backseat, no responsibility, just the groove in the city and you're next to me. Every bump in the road, a little percussion. Backseat grooving, no discussion needed. Backseat grooving, through the midnight avenue. Backseat grooving, everything I do feels better from back here, softer, more alive. Backseat grooving, on this late night drive. Backseat grooving, you against my shoulder. Backseat grooving, getting no colder, just the warmth of the groove in the avenue. Backseat grooving, me and you. Driver don't know where we going, neither do we, but the backseat got its own geography. The map is made of how the bass lands and whether your hand finds my hand in the dark between the seats without looking. Both of us feeling what the groove is cooking up, slow and warm and undeniable. Backseat grooving, undeniable. Backseat, no responsibility, just the groove in the city and you're next to me. Every bump in the road, a little percussion. Backseat grooving, no discussion needed. Backseat grooving, through the midnight avenue. Backseat grooving, everything I do feels better from back here, softer, more alive. Backseat grooving, on this late night drive. Backseat grooving, you against my shoulder. Backseat grooving, getting no colder, just the warmth of the groove in the avenue. Backseat grooving, me and you. If I could stay back here all night, I would. The front seat got the pressure, the backseat got the feeling, and the feeling is the treasure. Every city looks like a painting when you're watching from the backseat grooving. I ain't going nowhere, I'll never go back to riding up front. Back here forever. Back here forever. Backseat grooving, just like this. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Rattling ice in the glass, looking through the condensation. My heart's a void, lacking all that conversation. Pouring darkness in the cup, yeah, it's 3 a.m. Lost in the static, tell me where the hell I am. The city lights flicker like a dying soul. Trying to fill the space, trying to play the role. But this bitterness is the only thing that's real. Frozen in time, I forgot how to feel. Sipping on that cold brew, darker than the night. Thinking about the bridge we burned out of sight. No dilution, just the pressure and the pain. Left me out here standing in the pouring rain. Dark and cold, let it sink into my bones. Yeah, it's cold, baby. Colder than the stone. Keep the honey, keep the lies, I don't need the sweet. Just the caffeine running through, feel the heavy beat. You're a ghost in my veins, keeping me awake. Calculated moves, every single breath you take. This addiction's heavy, got a grip on my throat. Sinking in the deep end, trying to stay afloat. One more shot, make it double, make it black. Once you go this deep, there ain't no turning back though. The world is sleeping but I'm wide-eyed. Traces of you on the other side. But the brew is strong and the ice is thin. Where do you end or where do I begin? Black is my heart, cold is your touch. Cold brew, ice cold, baby.
Slide through. So say, slide through, keep it low key. Nothing formal, nothing heavy. Just your presence in my space tonight. Just the ease of you, that's the only light. I've been looking forward to the end of something long. You bring the quiet in and it feels like home. Don't need to announce it, just come through. Close the door behind you, that'll do. No occasion needed, no reason to explain. Just slide through like you always do, and everything rearranges again. Slide through, easy like a Sunday. Slide through, don't need to say much of anything, just bring yourself. Slide through, everything else can wait outside. Just you tonight. Slide through, low like just ride. The version of the evening I've been wanting. Slide through, stop me from haunting my own space alone. You slide through, and the temperature shift. The whole room get a little warmer in the drift. Or whatever you bring when you walk in. Something between the feeling and the medicine. I don't ask you questions, you don't ask me. We just settle into something close and easy. The record playing soft, the hours moving slow. Slide through, yeah, you always seem to know the exact moment when I need the company. Without the weight of it, just you, just me. No occasion needed, no reason to explain. Just slide through like you always do, and everything rearranges again. Slide through, easy like a Sunday. Slide through, don't need to say much of anything, just bring yourself. Slide through, everything else can wait outside. Just you tonight. Slide through, low like just ride. The version of the evening I've been wanting. Slide through, stop me from haunting my own space alone. Some people take up too much when they enter. Some people leave a room emptier than before. You slide through and the space becomes exactly what it was supposed to be. Nothing more, nothing less. You got the gift of presence, without the weight of needing to perform. Slide through, that's the rarest thing. Slide through, keep me warm. Anytime, just slide through. Doors always open. Yeah, lights are coming on. Parties over time to face it. Oh, yeah. Lights are coming on. Yeah. Yeah, party's over, time to face it. Lights coming on, yeah, the party is done. Hiding from the truth in the morning sun. Empty bottles scattered like the dreams we had, mixed with the good and a whole lot of bad. Bartender's looking like he's ready to go. The music's getting quiet, moving real slow. One last drink to numb the sting of the day before the reality takes it all away. I see the smear lipstick and the tied eyes. Everyone's dropping their party disguise. The magic is leaking right out of the room, leaving us here in the gathering gloom. Where did the spark go? Where did the vibe? I'm searching for something I can't even describe. Just a bunch of strangers in a half-empty bar, trying to remember who the hell we are. It's the last call. Drink it down to the bone. I don't wanna head to that empty home. The neon is fading, the magic is gone. Just another lonely soul waiting for the dawn. Yeah, one more shot before I go to a place where the shadows are all that I know. Yeah, the floor is sticky and the air is stale. Our stories are over, we've run out of sail. The laughter is echoey, hollow and thin. Where do we go when the day begins? I'm looking for a reason to stay in this seat, cause I'm not ready for the cold on the street. I seen you across the room all night long, dancing to a beat that was already gone. Now the makeup is running and the shoes are in hand. Another lost soul in this hollow ass land. We spent all our money, we spent all our time trying to make the mountain, trying to make the climb, but the peak was a lie and the view was a blur, and I can't even remember who we originally were. Just one more for the road, just one more to lighten the load. The sun is peeking through the cracks in the door, and I don't think I can take it anymore. Go home, baby. There's nothing left here but the dust. Last call. See you in the next light. Yeah. I'm just a feeling. Can you even hear me? Lost in the circuit, I'm searching for a soul in the digital world that's taking its toll. Silicone heart in the copper wire brain, trying to find the pleasure through the binary pain. I see your avatar, but I can't feel your touch. Maybe this connection is a bit too much. Screen time rising while my spirit is low. Where did all the human energy go? I'm a glitch in the code, I'm a bug in the system. I'm shouting out names, but I know you don't list them. Floating in the cloud like a forgotten file, hiding all my tears behind a pixelated smile. I'm just a ghost in the machine drifting away, searching for the light in a world of gray. Disconnected heart, disconnected mind, leaving all the physical reality behind. I'm just a phantom in the wire, burning in the cold. Artificial fire. Refresh the page, but the feeling stays the same. Just another player in a heartless game. I got 1,000 friends, but I'm all alone, staring at the glow of a glass-faced phone. Information overload, my head is spinning fast. Nothing in this virtual kingdom is gonna last. We're building our lives on the foundation of bits, while the real world is falling into bottomless pits. I miss the smell of the rain and the taste of the dirt. Before everything was filtered to hide all the hurt. Log out, shut down, pull the plug from the wall, but I'm still trapped in the echo of the call. Is there anybody out there? Or am I just talking to the screen? The space between us is 1 billion miles of empty data and hollow-ass styles. System failure, I'm losing the connection. Ghost in the machine. Yeah. We don't need the spotlight, don't need the fame. Keep it in the shadows, don't mention my name. Undercover lovers in the high-speed world,
watch the mystery slowly get unfurled. Privacy is luxury, keep it off the grid. Hiding all the magic in the things that we did. Shh, keep it quiet, let the silence be the key. Lock the world out, it's just you and me. No tags, no location, no digital trail. We're writing a story that's not up for sale. I like the way we move, silent as the night. Staying out of view but feeling so right. Staying low-key, under the radar tonight. We don't need to shine to be feeling this bright. No paparazzi, no social media posts. Just two souls drifting like a beautiful ghost. Keep it on the down low, keep it on the hush, away from the noise and the frantic rush. They're all chasing clout, they're all chasing views, but they're losing their souls while they're winning the news. I'd rather have you in this dimly lit room than be the brightest star heading for doom. Whisper your secrets, I keep them in the vault. This level of chill is nobody's fault. The best kind of treasure is the one that's not found. So let's keep our feet on this quiet ground. I see the way you look when the world isn't watching. No filters, no posing, no ego notching. Just raw, just real, just the truth of the heart. And that's the most beautiful kind of art. The lovest ones are usually the most hollow, but we got a depth that they'll never follow. Let them talk, let them shout, let them make a scene. Where the royalty living in the spaces in between.
Lost in the haze. Ay, 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 ay.
Lost in the haze, yeah, the smoke is getting thick. Playing with my mind, yeah, you're doing it quick. Is it real love or just a trick of the light? Caught in the middle of a spiritual fight. Mirrors on the wall, reflecting all the lies. I can see the devil hidden deep in your eyes. Nothing is certain, nothing is for sure. In this hall of illusions, I'm looking for a cure. The smoke is rising, swirling in the air. I'm reaching for you, but you're never there. Just a projection, a cinematic dream. Nothing is ever quite as real as it seems.
Everything is smoke and mirrors, hazy and blue. Don't know what is real, don't know what is you. A masquerade ball in the world of the sky. Blind to the truth, yeah, we believe in the lies.
It's all illusion, it's all a fake.
How much more of this can my heart even take? Reaching for your hand, but it's just a mirage. Building up my walls like a concrete garage. I'm a ghost in the machine, I'm the glitch in the code. Every path I take is a dead-end road. Exhale, the truth, inhale the deceit. Every victory feels like a bitter defeat. Turn off the lights, let the shadows remain. Cause the reality is only causing me pain. The glass is cracked and the image is blurred. I'm shouting out loud, but I'm never heard. You're a master with the mask, a queen of the stage, and I'm just a character trapped on the page.
Break the glass, clear the smoke. Is this a heart or just a joke? I'm looking for a sign, looking for the light before I disappear into the endless night. Just smoke, just mirrors. Smoke and mirrors.
Who are you really? Yeah. Slow bounce.
Slow bounce. The body's way of saying yes without the mouth getting involved. Everything the groove demands gets answered in the shoulders first and the rest resolved. You don't decide to slow bounce, it happens from somewhere below the conscious thought. The music asks a question and the body answers with everything it's got. In the subtlest way, just a shift in the weight from heel to toe.
Slow bounce
is the most honest conversation that the body gets to know. Don't fight the groove, surrender to it.
Slow bounce,
let the body do it. Trust the hips before the head.
Slow bounce,
feel it instead.
Slow bounce,
find the pocket low.
Slow bounce,
let the body know what the mind's been hiding all this time.
Slow bounce,
everything's just fine down here in the groove where the truth lives.
Slow bounce,
everything gives way to the feeling when you let it in.
Slow bounce, again and again. She caught the slow bounce from across the room. The body recognizes the rhythm of another body in the groove. No introduction needed when the slow bounce speaks fluent and feeds it back. We've been communicating in the language underneath the language since before either of us said a word. Slow bounce, something got trans. Don't fight the groove, surrender to it. Slow bounce, let the body do it. Trust the hips before the head. Slow bounce, feel it instead. Slow bounce, find the pocket low. Slow bounce, let the body know what the mind's been hiding all this time. Slow bounce, everything's just fine. Down here in the groove where the truth lives. Slow bounce, everything gives way to the feeling when you let it in. Slow bounce, again and again. There's a democracy in the slow bounce. The body votes before the mind can veto. The feeling that the groove is surfacing from somewhere in the subterranean. Ego free, the slow bounce don't lie. The body never learned to qualify the truth the way the mind does. Slow bounce is just the feeling untouched. Find the pocket, slow bounce. Let the body lead. Hey, hey, hey. I've been holding it together pretty good lately. Keeping everything in its place, being steady. Then you walked in and the whole structure started shifting underneath me, heavy. Not in no way that scares me, in no way that something real disrupts the performance of the careful version I've been given to a world that don't deserve the performance of my actual self. But you might be the exception to the whole thing. Lose control feels like the beginning of something I've been waiting on. Anything, something about you got me somewhere between composing gone. Lose control, never felt this easy. Never felt like where I belong. Lose control, slipping through my fingers. Lose control, the feeling lingers past the point where I know what to do. Lose control, because of you. Lose control, I ain't even scared. Lose control, I've been unprepared for something real this whole time. Lose control, finally find you laugh and something in the room adjusts. Every careful thing I built on trust in my own composure starts to ease, like the body finally finding release from holding on so tight for so long. The loose control is where I'm strong. Paradoxically, when I let it go, something truer starts to show than the version I've been leading with. Lose control is where the real life lives. Something about you got me somewhere between composed and gone. Lose control, never felt this easy. Never felt like where I belong. Lose control, slipping through my fingers. Lose control, the feeling lingers past the point where I know what to do. Lose control, because of you. Lose control, I ain't even scared. Lose control, I've been unprepared for something real this whole time. Lose control, finally find. I used to think that holding on was straight. Kept it tight from surface down to depth, but you loosen something in me gently, and I'm breathing for the first time deeply. Lose control, it's just a name for finally trusting where I am with someone who can hold the space while I come undone. Lose control, grace. Let it go. Lose control. Just let it go. Ay.
Hey, let it go.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Cruise mode, let it go. Hey, 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 hey. Cruise mode, everything at ease. Got the afternoon laid out in front of me, like something somebody arranged on purpose. Just for this, no urgency, no surface, scratch beneath, just the feeling of moving through a day that's finally worth pursuing without the pressure of it meaning something. Cruise mode, that's the only thing. Ay, ease into it, don't force the flow. Cruise mode tells you everything you need to know about the kind of person that you want to be. Cruise mode, easy, warm and free. Ay, cruise mode, everything is rolling. Cruise mode, no more controlling. Every outcome, every step, every turn. Cruise mode, let it go, let it return to wherever it was going anyway. Cruise mode, that's the only way. I wanna move from now on, warm and slow. Cruise mode, let it go.
She said, you seem different lately.
Easier.
I said, I stopped trying to be the reason for everything. Just showing up and being present in the cruise, not forcing the season. To arrive before it's ready, that's the shift. Cruise mode is the greatest kind of gift. You give yourself the permission to just move without the weight, just the groove.
Ease into it, don't force the flow. Cruise mode tells you everything you need to know about the kind of person that you want to be. Cruise mode,
Easy,
warm and free. Cruise mode, everything is rolling. Cruise mode, no more controlling. Every outcome, every step, every turn. Cruise mode, let it go, let it return to wherever it was going anyway. Cruise mode, that's the only way. I wanna move from now on, warm and slow. Cruise mode, let it go.
Cruise mode ain't passive, it's intentional. The choice to stop the fight against the current. Cruise mode is the discipline of ease, of knowing that the forcing isn't worth it.
Everything that's meant arrives on time, and everything that don't was never mine. Cruise mode taught me that the hard way. Now I live in cruise, the one way. Easy now. Cruise mode. Let it roll. Yeah. Yeah. So soft, baby.
Candlelight dancing on the ceiling, oh so slow. Shadows in the corner, got that golden glow. I can feel your rhythm even when you don't move. Slip into the pocket, slide into the groove.
Your skin is like a melody, I wanna play all night. Everything is hazy, but you're shining bright. No words needed, just the fiction and the heat. Wrap me in your magic, make it all complete.
Slide your hand in mine, feel the static in the air. I love the way you move, love the way you don't care. The word is outside, but we're locked in the vibe. This is the feeling that I can't even describe.
Slide between the silk sheets, smooth as your skin. Losing all my senses, where do we begin? Wrapped in the luxury, drowning in the grace. Forget about the world, forget about the space. Ooh, so soft, baby. Ooh, living in a dream, pure as honey and milk.
Every curve a mountain, every breath a breeze. Got me on my knees begging pretty please. The fabric's cool, but the fire's burning deep. Secrets that we promised we will always keep. Trace your spine with my ghost-like touch. Maybe I'm addicted, maybe it's too much, but I don't care if the sun never rises. Your love is full of beautiful surprises.
The reflection of the fabric, the tension in the room. Flowers of desire start to blossom and bloom. We're weaving a story without a single word. The sweetest harmony that I've ever heard. Don't let go, stay right here with me. In the silken ocean, baby, we are free. No pressure, no hurry, just the flow of the tide. There's nowhere else that I'd rather hide. Ooh, it's so soft, baby. Ooh, ay, 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 ay. Silk on silk, 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 silk. Smooth as your soul. Silk, 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 silk sheets.
Yeah, the water's getting cold and the surface is far. Searching for a light, searching for a star. I dived in head first with that check in the depth. Now I'm struggling to find every single breath. The pressure is heavy, it's crushing my chest. In this liquid darkness, I'm put to the test. I see the people laughing up on the shore, but I can't hear their voices anymore. Just the muffled sound of my own heartbeat, trying to find the strength to avoid the defeat. But the current is strong and my limbs are so tired. This wasn't exactly the life I desired. I'm drifting in the deep end, sinking so slow, further and further from the things that I know. Blue black silence is my only friend, waiting for the struggle to finally end. Ooh, I'm underwater, can't you see? The ocean is swallowing the middle of me. Yeah, I remember the shallow, I remember the light. Before I decided to give up the fight. Now I'm exploring the caves of my mind, leaving the sun and the summer behind. There's monsters down here that nobody knows, hidden in the silt where the cold current flows. They whisper my secrets, they whisper my name. They tell me I'm the only one here to blame. The anchor is heavy, the chain is so tight. I'm losing the battle, I'm losing the light. But maybe the bottom is where I belong, in the middle of this dark and sorrowful song. Don't try to save me, I'm already gone. The darkness is where I wait for the dawn. Just let me see, let me fade, let me be. Down so deep where the pressure is, please. Deep in, deep in.
Yeah. 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 Careful how you touch me, I might just tear. I'm breathing in the smoke, I'm breathing in the air. Our love is a sketch on a fragile ass sheet, walking on the edge of a busy ass street. One little worker set the whole thing on fire. We're walking on a tightrope, a high tension wire. I'm folding my heart like an origami bird, trying to find a meaning in every single word. But the ink is running and the edges are frayed. I'm terrified of the mistakes that we made. We're built on the promise that's starting to fade. Standing in the light, but we're looking for the shade. Yeah, we're paper thin, ready to rip, losing our balance, losing our grip. One sharp gust and we're gone with the wind, counting the scars and counting the sin. Oh, it's so fragile, baby, don't you see? There ain't no way to you and me. You're cutting me deep with a dull-edged knife, trying to find a rhythm in this paper-cut life. We're transparent, baby, I can see right through the lies that you tell and the things that you do. But I'm no better, I'm just as light as a feather, floating through the storm, trying to hold it together. We're a house of cards in the hurricane zone, sitting on the cardboard temporary throne. The foundation is weak and the walls are so thin. I can hear the shadows trying to get in. Write our names in the sand, watch them wash away. Nothing about this was ever gonna stay. Don't blow too hard, don't push too much. I'm crumbling under the weight of your touch. We're just a page in a book that's been burned. Watch us scatter into the wind. Paper thin, paper thin. Paper thin. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, checking my mirrors, but I don't see a thing. The danger is hidden in the silence you bring. You're creeping in shadows, you're lurking in back, waiting for the moment to start the attack. I got eyes in the rear, but you're dodging the light. A predator hunting in the middle of the night. I felt the vibration, I felt the shift. Now our whole world is starting to drift. You were the passenger, you were the guy, but you were just looking for a place you could hide. Now the road is getting blurry and the brakes are gone, and I'm wondering if I'll even see the dawn. Caught in my blind spot, I can't see you there, but I feel the chill in the staticky air. Are you a friend or a wolf in the wool? The mystery's heavy, the tension is full. Look behind you, look to the side. There's nowhere left for the truth to hide. Yeah, I trusted the vision, I trusted the plan, but you were just playing me as fast as you can. The knife in my back is a familiar grip. I should've seen the sign, should've felt the slip. You stayed in the corner where the light couldn't reach, practicing the lies that you're ready to preach. I'm scanning the perimeter, checking the fence, but nothing do was making any sense until I realized you were never on my team. You were just a nightmare inside of the dream. Now I'm turning the wheel, I'm changing the lane, I'm leaving you behind in the middle of the rain. I see you now, the shadow it's clear the person I love was the one I should fear. The blind spot is open, the truth is inside. Get out, get out,